Hugh Jackman es lo que podríamos decir un macho alfa de la actuación, diseñado para ser el héroe, derretirlas a ellas y caerle bien a ellos. El éxito le ha sonreído al actor, elegido por la revista People 5 veces seguidas como una de las 50 personas más atractivas del mundo, nominado al Oscar por su interpretación de Jean Valjean en Los Miserables, ganador del premio Tony a los musicales en Broadway y protagonista en una constante de películas altamente exitosas. Pero su papel más trascendental hasta la fecha es uno que ha repetido más que ningún otro actor que haya encarnado a un superhéroe, el del solitario mutante Wolverine. Llegó la hora de sentarnos a conversar con Logan en persona, el señor Hugh Jackman.
Thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure, Walter. Welcome.
You know, when I was getting here at the airport, I met a customs officer, and he asked me, what was I doing here? And I said, I'm interviewing Mr. Hugh Jackman. And he looked at me and he said, oh, he's the nicest guy, the nicest fellow. You know, I thought he was going to say something.
That's fun.
Yeah, and there appears to be this...
But he still gave you a strip search.
Yeah. I said I knew you, he gave me the special treatment.
The Jackman special.
The Jackman special, that's right. You had this genuine nice guy aura around you. And everyone, even the colleagues, told me that.
I'm an actor, man. Don't trust an actor.
Oh, yeah,
I
don't
can
trust
do
an
nice.
actor.
I can do nice for a couple of days.
That concludes our interview. Thank you. No.
Su franqueza parece extenderse a sus papeles, por lo que es normal encontrarlo haciendo de héroe en la gran mayoría de las 43 películas que tiene en su currículum.
You play generally the hero, besides Deception,
Yep.
which you played a pretty
Yep.
rotten character.
Yep.
Are you ever interested into playing this really rotten villain sometimes?
Yeah, sure.
No?
I mean, all actors love that. You know, I don't really have necessarily a list of this. I'll only play this character. I'll only do that. For me, the beauty of being an actor is playing different things. That's what I love about it. So, I just sort of I don't have it laid out. I just respond to what comes my way.
Your best-known characters are very demanding, either physically or talent-wise. What does that teaches you about yourself? Pushing you.
Yeah, no. I mean, my wife will tell you if you ask her. I'm by nature someone who puts a mountain in my way, even if there doesn't need to be one. I somehow love that idea or the challenge or something to go for. And I'm an actor, so my job is to complain all the time. And if you haven't got a mountain to climb, what's there to complain about? So. But no one listens to me anymore.
No one listens to you.
No.
You enjoy pushing yourself?
I do like it. I like that. It really gives you a kind of structure, and also makes you feel like you're constantly facing things you need to face, whether it be fears or challenges, and that you're moving and progressing.
Start up! Action!
You have a major in journalism, I believe.
I do.
Does that give you an upper hand when dealing with the press?
No, I think it gives me more empathy. Maybe
Really?
than some other actors. I hear other actors going, this or that, and I'm fully aware because I had graduated as a journalist and was about to try and get a job, and I realized how hard it was to get a job, and I realized early on in your career how often you have to ask questions you would never ask, but the editor says, if you don't come back finding out about whether he's going to have a third child or not, don't bother walking back into this office.
Wow.
So I can kind of empathize and sympathize, and I know when journalists have been told to ask something, and I kind of just feel like, I'll give it to them.
Wow. Well, if this was the other way around, what would you ask me?
Oh. That's a good question. I would probably want to know, when are you at your happiest? That's always a good question to ask people.
Okay.
When are you happiest?
Okay, I'll answer that afterwards.
Okay, right.
Don't get my minutes, Mr. Jackman.
No, I don't want you to talk about anything illegal.
No. Just today you're meeting with more than 50 people.
Yeah.
Some of them journalists, some of them winners of meet and greet. Isn't that taxing? Or do you feel you have sort of to fulfill everyone's expectations about you, like an audition perhaps? But
No, I don't. I really imagine, for me, it's a chance to meet people. I've always been curious about people. I think most actors are. I mean, if you think about it, our library is people. So I observe and I watch, and when I'm with people, I quite enjoy that, and I'm interested in how they ask questions. I'm interested in what their take is. Obviously, if there's not much creativity or they haven't thought about it, like your interview's different to most, and I appreciate that. But I like to observe it, and I don't mind meeting people, and it's not that taxing to me. and particularly when you're selling a movie that you like.
That's very interesting.
These are the Oscars, and this is my dream. I am a slumdog, I am a wrestler, I'll rent the arena.
Well, there are a lot of actors whom are not that talented singing, and they put out albums like they were hot bread. But you've got the pipes.
Right.
Have you considered pulling out a full featured album?
You know, I've considered it, and I gave it a go, and it really wasn't that great. As far as not so much the singing, but really, I was singing songs that everyone else said I should sing this song, and I was like, yeah. And then when I listened to it, it sounded like that. It sounded like a singing student someone had been handed these songs, and I was like, until I know what I really want to sing, until I have an album where I go, I'd love you to listen to this, you know, then there's no point doing it.
Hasn't come your way now? No?
It just would take me time to work it out. One of the reasons I did my one-man show was I thought I want to really look into the music that I like and perform that. And I thought that I would immediately go in and record it, but I don't know, I love performing live. I don't really enjoy being in the recording studio. I get too self-conscious, and I kept thinking, oh, I'd much prefer to hear someone else sing this song.
Wolverine the musical.
That's not going to happen.
No. Well, thank you very much
Walter,
for your time.
thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
All the best.
I'm